Imagine stepping into a machine that lets you travel back in time, to witness the rise of empires, stop disasters, or even meet your ancestors. What if time travel to the past wasn't just science fiction, but reality? How would it change our world, our history, and our future? Let's explore the mind-bending possibilities of time travel to the past. Time travel has fascinated scientists and storytellers for centuries, but could it ever actually be possible? According to modern physics, time travel to the future is already happening in small ways. Astronauts on the International Space Station experience time slightly slower than we do on Earth due to the effects of relativity. But traveling to the past? That's a different story. Some scientists suggest that wormholes or tunnels through space-time could theoretically allow us to travel to the past. But even if we could figure out how to make this work, the consequences could be more complex and dangerous than we imagine. One of the biggest problems with time travel to the past is the paradoxes it creates. For example, the grandfather paradox. What happens if you go back in time and prevent your own grandparents from meeting? If they never meet, you wouldn't be born. But if you were never born, how could you go back in time to stop them from meeting? Paradoxes like this suggest that changing the past might be impossible, or at least extremely complicated. But what if time travel followed different rules than we think? Some scientists believe that multiverse theory could solve the problem. Instead of changing your own past, traveling back in time might create a new alternate timeline where events unfold differently. This means you wouldn't affect your own timeline, but rather create a parallel universe where your actions have consequences. In this scenario, you could travel back and prevent major historical events, but you'd only be changing the course of that new universe, not your own. It's like having infinite chances to explore every possible version of history. What if time travel to the past became a reality for everyone? Imagine being able to visit any moment in history, to witness the construction of the pyramids, attend a concert by Mozart, or even watch the first moon landing firsthand. Time tourism would become the ultimate adventure, allowing us to see history with our own eyes. But what about the risks? If everyone could travel back in time, even with strict rules, the potential for unintended consequences would be enormous. What happens if someone accidentally or intentionally changes a key event? Could we handle the ripple effects through time? While the idea of time travel is exciting, it could also be incredibly dangerous. Changing even the smallest detail in the past could have massive consequences for the future. What if someone went back in time and accidentally altered the outcome of a war, prevented a major discovery, or disrupted a critical political event? The entire course of human history could be rewritten in unpredictable ways. History is delicate, and even the smallest actions could create a butterfly effect where one tiny change ripples through time and leads to an entirely different present. Would we risk destroying the world as we know it? To prevent chaos, time travel might need to be tightly regulated. Governments or scientific institutions could control who gets access to time travel and for what purposes. Maybe time travel would be limited to observing history, not interacting with it. This way, we could learn from the past without changing it. Time travel could become the ultimate tool for learning, allowing us to study history, science, and culture in ways never before possible. But we'd need to be incredibly careful to avoid the dangers of altering the past. So, what do you think? Should humans be allowed to travel back in time? Could we handle the responsibility, or would it be too dangerous? Before you leave, don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this journey. Got questions or ideas for future videos? Drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And hey, don't keep all the fun to yourself. Make sure to share this video with your friends. Spread the curiosity. Lastly, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell icon so you never miss out on more mind-blowing content like this. See you in the next video, and as always, stay curious.